Alright, Ian, get on top of it, man.
Without this on, but look, wait. I think I'll just topple that way.
If I never had my backpack on, I'd be at the top of that, no bother.
Push it over.
Well, what do you think, Ian?
Very nice. Lovely flavour.
Aye.
Got a bit of a kick. Nice little zing of lime there as well.
Welcome back with me brother Ian. He's meant to be with me dad as well, the over the hill wild camper, but poor old soul's got another bad tooth.
The other one's bad.
Exactly. So a few weeks ago he didn't come out because he had a bad tooth. Unfortunately they had to extract that tooth. So his last remaining tooth. Sorry. His last remaining tooth's giving him jip. So it's looking like he might lose that one as well. Anyway, we're thinking of you, Dave.
We are.
Aye. We shouldn't be laughing really. But anyway, so we're just parked in Edale and we're heading up onto Kinderscow for a bit of a tramp around and then a wild camp somewhere, we don't even know where yet. And we're going to cook a nice meal, which was meant to be for 3, but obviously it's down for 2, so
we'll just have to be hungry.
It's going to be a big meal. We've just had our breakfast in the Newfold campsite cafe, which was
lovely,
very posh. Ian had a sort of version of eggs Benedict, and I had
beefed up eggs Benedict.
I basically had children's breakfast cereal, granola. Anyway, we'll not witter on too much. We'll do the climb and get up onto Kinder, and then we'll show you some of the scenes once we're up there. Right. So we're ascending onto Kinderscow via Golden Clough. Ian's in charge of the map reading this weekend. Right, so we're up on Kinderscow. We came up via Golden Clough, then we went to Ringing Roger where I forgot to do any filming, but we're now stood on Druid Stone, yeah, and the sky looks, well, confused. There's black, the sun, blue sky. But we just looked at the weather forecast, it's going to be very gusty tonight, and so it didn't say that earlier in the week. So I'm really chased off with this weather, man. Anyway, it'll be a good test for the shelters. Right, anyway, we've got no particular plan, we're just skirting the perimeter of Kinderscow. But the wind is going to be an easterly turning northeasterly, so we need to be conscious of that when we decide where to camp. Anyway, so far so good.
All right.
So that's Mad Woman's Stones. We're just ticking off little rocks on the way, aren't we? Like I said, there's no particular plan. But I think if we get around towards like the Chinese wall, we'll be a bit more sheltered from this gusty wind tonight.
Hopefully, yeah.
So, right, anyway, it's a bit early for our sandwiches, like. It's a shame because this would have been a nice spot.
There'll be plenty more.
But it's only 12:15.
Only had breakfast 2 hours ago.
Aye. Right, anyway, we'll plod on.
Doesn't look like there is. I mean, that's blackened and more below us, but...
Right, best time of the day, lunchtime. So we found this nice little cubby hole and we're going to enjoy some sandwiches, courtesy of me mum.
Cheers, Liz.
46, and how old are you?
45.
45, she's still making our bait. Cheers, Liz. Right, let's get this dinner eaten. Right, we've had our bait. Top quality.
Very nice.
Yeah, top quality. Cheers, Liz. Anyway, I'm not going to do much more filming of the hike because I keep leaving me GoPro on and the battery's running down. So I'll save what I've got left for when we get to wherever we want to pitch our tents. Right, it's getting a bit chilly there, so we've wrapped up. Anyway, let's press on.
Right on.
Oh, Ian, get on top of it, man.
Without this on, but look, I think I'll just topple that way.
If I never had my backpack on, I'd be at the top of that, no bother.
Yeah, push it over.
So we're at Fairbrook Naze and we've seen this very unique looking rock formation, and I don't know what it's called, but I've heard of an anvil stone in the peaks. Maybe that's it, maybe it isn't, but either way it's still very very interesting. It's screaming for someone to get on top of it.
Oh, get on.
But to be quite honest, I don't like heights, and I don't want to die, so right, so we've got the Pym Chair and we've pitched here because well, we were going to go to the wool packs, but it's like Glastonbury. Well, I can say about 6 tents or so. Anyway, we've got this to ourselves, but so I'm in the Trailstar. It's getting a bit breezy, but yeah, I'm in the Trailstar. Usual setup, and then my brother's borrowing me Duomid. And it looks nice and cosy in here. Anyway, we had a proper good hike there. My shoulders are just starting to feel in my shoulders a little bit.
I was towards the end, 13 miles, not bad.
Not bad, 13 miles. We're going to find somewhere amongst the rocks that's sheltered from this northeasterly wind, and then we're going to put the kettle on because I've hardly drank anything all day because my water filter knackered. My B3 filter stopped filtering. It's just blocked, so we've got water out of Kinder River. We did that at the downfall, so we're going to boil it up and make some coffee. That's what we'll drink.
Right.
Anyway, once we're all got the kitchen set up, we'll show you around there. Right, well, we've found a relatively sheltered area behind some stones, and so we've set up the kitchen. And tonight, Matthew, we're going to be making lamb mince curry, which, to be fair, I've done before, but the reason I was doing this was because I wanted to get as much in the pot as I could, and I thought like mince would be better than lumps of meat. I don't know if that makes any sense. But I've catered for 3 because my dad was meant to be coming, but he didn't, so there's going to be a lot of food here. So anyway, it's lamb mince curry. So I'm just chopping the onions, and once I get the stove lit and we start cooking, we'll bring you back for that bit. Right, so we've everything's prepped, ready to go. So first stage, so it's lamb mince curry. So the first stage is we're going to put some whole spices in hot oil. So it's got mustard seeds and cumin seeds, a few cloves and a couple of black cardamoms. So someone's going to be unlucky at some point and get a mouthful of soap.
They're not as bad as green cardamoms.
No. So we're going to just let them sizzle, and when the mustard seeds start popping, then we'll put the onions in. Just pop it. You're good. Right, so the mustard seeds are popping away now. So I've got 2 red onions chopped up, diced. They're not like a dead fine dice, but they're diced. So we're going to cook these for quite a long time. speed the cooking up a bit, we'll put the salt in at this stage. And a good bit of salt. Right, yeah, so we'll give them a good while. I think I'll put a lid on them as well. And we'll cook them for ages. Right. Right, so them onions are looking nice and caramelised.
Very nice.
They smell lovely. So now we're going to put the ground spices in, which is garam masala, cumin powder, coriander powder and some flaked chilli. So we'll put them in and we'll cook the spices out. Cook the spices out and then we'll put the lamb in after that. And the lamb's been marinated with garlic and ginger paste. Just pour a tiny splash of water in sometimes, just so I don't burn the spices. So this is the lamb mince, and we've got I put a big dessert spoon of garlic and ginger paste, but to be honest, that's for 3 people. That's a lot of lamb mince, isn't it?
Does look like a lot.
So we'll see what it looks like when I put it in the pan, but I might hold a bit back. Right, and then I'm going to just seal it, like brown the mince off, and then after that we'll put the tin tomatoes in. So I'll show you that when we get to that stage. I'm just going to brown the lamb mince off now. Right, that lamb's browned off now. So now I've just got half a tin of chopped tomatoes. They're not like, don't put passata in, that's horrible, and they're not flavoured, so it's just chopped tomatoes. I'm just going to put a little bit of water in there. Right, now we'll mix that all up. And then once them onions are up to temperature, then we'll put some natural yoghurt in. And then it'll start to look like a curry.
Fluffy rice.
Perfect, every time. Right, so as you can see, that rice is absolutely spot on. So I'm going to just set it to one side with the lid on to continue to steam. And now we're going to take this simmering off with my bare hands, and then let's give this curry a blast. I'll try and get the cardamom pods out, the ones I can see. Then we'll put some coriander in, squeeze a lime juice. Right, we'll just give that 2 or 3 minutes while we divvy up the rice, then we'll serve up the curry then my brother will do the taste test.
Looking forward to it.
I've only got a small bowl. Right, that's for seconds, because Ian's bowl's only small. Right, so that's lamb mince curry, or I suppose keema curry. So Ian's going to do the taste test.
Smells lovely.
Well, what do you think, Ian?
Very nice. Lovely flavour.
Aye.
Got a bit of a kick. Nice little zing of lime there as well.
And that means something come from Ian, because he's no slouch in the kitchen
I
himself.
can cook curry.
Aye.
Well,
anyway,
that's
we're going to
very
enjoy
nice.
these. We'll enjoy this, and then Ian's going to wash up. Right, so we all washed up. We've gone back to our tents, and I've made myself another coffee, because I tell you what, the wind outside is bitter cold. You wouldn't believe that, we're nearly in May. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy this coffee, and then I'm going to find something to listen to, and then hopefully fall asleep pretty quickly, because the weather in the morning's going to be horrendous. It's meant to be raining. There was even a bit of a snowflake, so maybe sleet, but it's going to be really windy through the night as well, gusting about 40 miles an hour, so be a good test for the tents. Anyway, like I said, I'll have an early night, get up, try and get packed down, and get back to the van. Right, I'll see you in the morning. Night, God bless. Well, as you can hear, we've got a bit of rain as forecast, and it was a pretty gusty night. But I slept, I reckon I slept on and off again, no worse than normal, so that's pretty good. Ian's just joined us because we've got a serious water shortage, so we're having to like combine forces just to fill the kettle. Ian, what have you got for your breakfast?
I've got chocolate muesli.
It's been splashing out on a field meal, chocolate muesli, and I've just
And a Jurgen coffee.
and I've got me normal porridge. I might not have enough water for a coffee, but once we've had this anyway, we're going to get packed up, a wet pack up, and then we'll get back down to Edale where we're parked. Did you sleep all right, Ian?
Yeah. I mean, woke up, and you know, but definitely got several hours sleep, I would say.
Right. The tents held up no bother, and it was proper windy over there.
Yeah, really gusty, yeah.
But yeah, brilliant, good adventure. Right, anyway, like I said, we'll make breakfast and then we'll pack up and get away. I'll speak to you in a bit. Right, he'll do a taste test on his old field meal. Granola, chocolate granola.
Chocolate muesli.
Chocolate muesli, sorry. Smells nice.
Oh, it's really nice. Really
It's
nice.
a bit of a children's breakfast, isn't it?
A little bit, but it's nice.
And I've got my old grown-up porridge here. Nice. Mine's got like a slight tinge of curry. I think it's costing me a wooden spoon. So it's like Indian porridge. Right, we're all packed up. As you can see, we've got a little bit of weather this morning. Not much visibility. Had a bit of sleet, bit of rain, strong winds, lovely. But packed up without too much incident. As you can see, we've left no trace. Well, Ian, did you enjoy that?
I did, it's good.
It was his first proper wild camp. We did the together, but that's not proper wild camping because there's portaloos.
This feels like proper wild camping.
Proper wild camping. Anyway, we're not going to faff about. Thanks for watching. If you have watched so to the end, any comments, questions, just leave them down below. I'll be happy to answer them. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Cheers.
Right, see you later. Ta-ra.